According to the latest figures from the CDC, approximately 1 million Americans are injured annually as a result of falling on ice and snow. I'm Peter Rosenberg, and as a caregiver for my wife for more than 35 years, I understand the importance of helping someone with a mobility impairment get in and out of the home safely, particularly in inclement weather. And that's why this winter I'm using Heat Track. They're snow and ice melting mats that you just plug in, and they provide you a safe walkway to your garage, to your mailbox, to your deck, to your business. Whatever the need, Heat Track has a mat that will fit that need and make sure that you can get in safely during snow and ice. You don't have to plow, you don't have to shovel, and you don't have to worry about falling because you're walking on something that is safe and secure and dry. This winter, let's stay out of the emergency room. Let's make sure we're safe. Go to heattrack.com. Put in the coupon code caregiver for a special discount. At Christmas time or any time of the year, Heat Track makes a great gift. Go to heattrack.com. Coupon code caregiver. Welcome back to Hope for the Caregiver here on American Family Radio. This is Peter Roseberger. This is the show for you as a family caregiver. Healthy caregivers make better caregivers. That was Gracie, my wife, with Russ Taff. That's off her CD, Resilient. You can get a copy of that out at hopeforthecaregiver.com and hear all the different songs and music that we've done together over the years. And I particularly love that, and I love listening to her sing. And speaking of singing, I've got a song that I want to introduce to you all today. And I asked a longtime friend of mine, Hank Martin, to come on the show. We'll talk to him after the song is played. And this is a song called That's When Love Was Born. And there are a lot of Christmas songs out there, a lot of great Christmas songs. And I particularly enjoyed hearing this one. When I first heard it, Hank sent it over to me just about a week and a half ago. They just finished recording it. And I said, well, you know what? I'm having this on the program, and I think this will be a great way to launch this week before Christmas and even a little bit after, because I think it's a great message for the song. And it's called That's When Love Was Born. And I will tell you that I love this guy's voice. I always have. I've been accompanying him as a pianist for many, many, many years. And we've been friends for 30 plus years. So that's when love was born.
Angels speaking, wise men seeking a king, but not one of this earth. Joseph praying, Mary laboring, and at the moment of his birth, that's when love was born. For the broken torn, life began again. That first Christmas morn, that's when love was born. In a manger, a lowly manger, Mary laid him in the hay. Shepherds kneeling as God's revealing his son, the object of their praise. That's when love was born. For the broken torn, life began again. That first Christmas morn, that's when love was born. Now the Word dwells among us. He's the truth, the way, the salvation Jesus brought us the day he stepped upon the stage of time. And that's when love was born for the broken, torn. Life began again that first Christmas morn. That's when love was born. That's when love was born.
Isn't that lovely? That is my friend Hank Martin singing his new song, That's When Love Was Born. And I am just pleased to introduce this song to you all. This is the first time this song's been played. He just recorded it, and you can get it wherever songs are downloaded, on whatever streaming platform. Hank and I have been friends for a lifetime. I wanted to have him come on the show this morning. He's a little gravelly this morning because he was out singing at an event, a Christmas event last night, but I called over there and made him get up. So here's Hank Martin. Hank, you with me?
I am with you, Peter.
All right, let me tell you about Hank's voice. Some of you all may have heard this over the years and not realize that you were listening to Hank, because he's saying commercial jingles like Red Lobster, we know how to do seafood. Do you remember that one? I'm not going to make Hank sing this morning. There ain't much left of Hank this morning, but I made him crawl out of bed. But he also, let me see if I can go through the list of what you did. You did GE, we bring good things to life. You did that one. You did we build excitement, Pontiac, and 2 scoops of raisins and Kellogg's Raisin Bran. He did all those jingles in New York. And
Nationwide is on your side.
Yeah, he was doing that long before Peyton Manning was doing it, and others. He's got quite a lengthy history on this, and he and I have written a couple of songs together. I played last week. I did a song that Gracie recorded with my friend Scat Springs, who passed away a week and a half ago, and Hank and I wrote that song called Heaven's Not the Reason. We also wrote a song called The Love of Jesus together. We have a lot of stuff we've done together, but let me tell you a story real quick before we get into this, because I'm going to give Hank a chance to get some coffee down his gullet. And Hank's down in South Carolina. We're both South Carolina boys. Hank's daughter was getting married, and there's probably, I don't know, 300, 400, 500, 600 people there at the wedding. And Hank wanted me to play for him to sing at his daughter's wedding. And that's fine. I've done that many times. I've played plenty of times. But there was a little bit of a wrinkle in this particular issue, is that Hank hadn't finished writing the song. And so 30 minutes before the wedding, we're down in the fellowship hall, one of the Sunday school rooms, there's a piano down there, and Hank and I are finished writing the song. I've never performed the song because it wasn't finished. And I was scrambling to write out a chart to be able to play this thing. And then, fortunately, the piano was in the back of the church where the choir loft was at this particular church. There was this was in Nashville. There was a who's who of people in the music business. And here I am, this young man. I mean, this was, I guess, what is this, 30 years ago, Hank? And I get up there, and the whole service, I don't even remember the service. I mean, I know he walked her down the aisle. I know they had a service, but I'm up there just scrambling, trying to write out this chart. Then Hank comes running up to the choir loft after he delivered his daughter to be married, and he comes running up there and says, "You ready?" And I'm over there just, just a wreck. And we got through this song that had never been played before because it had just been finished writing within the last 20 minutes. And so Hank did that to me, and I've never forgiven him for that. But that prepared me to go on live radio, live TV, and everything else. He said, "You got it now. You're ready." You see, this is the way we do it in New York. And I said, "Well, this ain't the way we do it here." So, how are you doing this morning, Hank?
Well, I was a tenor last night, and I'm a baritone this morning, but I'm doing great. And as a buddy of mine says, I'm vertical and still taking nourishment, and I thank the Lord for that.
You are indeed. Well, this is a beautiful song. That's when love was born. I know when you first heard it, you just flipped over it. And
Oh, my God.
I love hearing your voice, Hank. I've listened to it for a lifetime, and there's a little secret there that I tell people close by, and I'm gonna go ahead and just tell this to my audience here because y'all are family. I don't accompany many people. I just don't like to do it. And I play for Gracie, and I play for Hank. That's pretty much it. Very rarely will I play for anyone else unless there's a mitigating circumstances. But I just don't like to do it because I like to enjoy the song. I don't want to work that hard at it, and I don't really want to carry other people as they're doing it. I just want to be able to enjoy the music. And when Hank sings and when Gracie sings, I just kind of get lost in the song. And he's one of those special ones that do it. What if people want to get this song, Hank? Yes, I am too kind to you, Hank. But if people want to get this song, where do they go get it, Hank?
They get it from any of my son and my grandchildren know this better than me. iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. Matter of fact, my dear beloved wife, Beth, she picked me up last night after we played for a cotillion last night, a debutante cotillion in Florence, South Carolina. And she said, guess what? I think I bought your first download on iTunes. And that's where it's out there on all those sites.
Well, go out there and get it then. Wherever you download digital music, you can get it. That's when love was born. And Archie wrote this, and who else wrote this with Archie? Do you know?
Two other guys, Gary Duffy and Jimmy Carter.
Not the Jimmy Carter, I assume.
Not the present.
No. Okay. Well, I didn't. See, I knew he was building houses. I didn't know he was writing songs. And Hank, you are a delight to get up early in the morning and put up with all of my nonsense. Thank you for a lifetime of being a friend, and thank you for your music and for this song. That's When Love Was Born. Go out and stream it today. You can get it, and we'll put a link out to it on the podcast as well. Hank Martin. HankMartin.net. HankMartin.com. What are you? What is your website?
Hank Martin at Comcast.net.
Oh, Lord, don't give out your email, Hank. Bless his heart. This is Hope for the Caregiver. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Peter Rosenberger. Have you ever helped somebody walk for the first time? I've had that privilege many times through our organization, Standing with Hope. When my wife, Gracie, gave up both of her legs following this horrible wreck that she had as a teenager, and she tried to save them for years, and it just wouldn't work out, and finally she relinquished them and thought, wow, this is it. I mean, I don't have any legs anymore. What can God do with that? And then she had this vision for using prosthetic limbs as a means of sharing the gospel, to put legs on her fellow amputees, and that's what we've been doing now since 2005 with Standing with Hope. We work in the West African country of Ghana, and you can be a part of that through supplies, through supporting team members, through supporting the work that we're doing over there. You could designate a limb. There's all kinds of ways that you could be a part of giving the gift that keeps on walking at standingwithhope.com. Would you take a moment to go out to standingwithhope.com and see how you can give? They go walking and leaping and praising God. You can be a part of that at standingwithhope.com.